Hi guys, how's it going? So this video I'm going to cover off these Ibrahima Konate rumours around that he's in talks now over a new deal. Now this first stemmed from an article on Le Ten Sport over in France. It's the editor-in-chief Alexis Bernard that's wrote this. Now this does kind of make a little bit of sense. Obviously Konate is French, so they would potentially have some sort of connections with him over there. In regards to this, I did quickly just look at his agency actually to see where that is based, but there's no like location or country on this, no address or anything like that, and that kind of does make a little bit of sense considering the biggest players that they represent is Camavinga, Grealish, Luke Shaw, Morgan, Gibson White, Ward-Prowse, Konate, Ivan Toney. So there's a wide spectrum of how many players they actually do represent here, so I'll just put that one down. That doesn't really make any difference to the video, I guess. But yeah, they are basically saying that Liverpool and Konate are in discussions over his extension of a new contract. He signed for us, was it in 2021, and his contract expires in 2026, so he's got, coming up to June this year, he'll have 2 years left. So it's prime time where you start doing this type of negotiation. So I think there's something in this. It does make a lot of sense, does this? I guess the question is, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Now, for me, if you just look at his stats so far this season, Konate, if you look at the Premier League, he has only made the starting 11 38% of the time. And he's played 43 minutes of, the minutes that he could potentially have played in the Premier League. So he's basically made 11 appearances and got 2 yellow cards. For me, in all fairness, guys, his injury record is becoming a little bit worrying. When he's playing, I think he's unstoppable. When he did start making up a very good link with Van Dijk when he first came in. He's got the pace, he's got the power. And, he was a young lad when he first joined us as well. And he has kind of developed into a decent centre-back. But the more and more I'm seeing these injuries occur, I'm starting to think a little bit more and more, guys, is he going to be another Joe Gomez where he's just going to get injured a lot? Now, I don't know, guys. I think it makes sense to give him a new contract, and I would give him a new contract just because basically he is 24 years of age. He'll be 25 next year before the season starts, coming up into his prime years. And in all fairness, guys, Liverpool can't really be dropping any more defenders, can they? There's rumours that came out yesterday that obviously because of Joel Matip's injury that potentially ruled him out for the rest of the season, that Liverpool were looking at Reece Williams coming back off his loan from Aberdeen. There's one today in the Mirror basically saying that Klopp might look to bring back Nat Phillips from his loan in Celtic, who, again, he hasn't really done much up there, even though it says here, Phillips famously helped Liverpool qualify for the Champions League when Matip, Van Dijk and Gomez all suffered serious injuries, and he formed a brilliant partnership with Reece Williams in the back line. Then it goes on to say that Phillips has struggled for minutes after that season and joined Celtic on loan in August. This move has not gone to plan, with Phillips struggling to impress the fans and spending much of the time on the bench. He started their 2-1 defeat at Kilmarnock on Sunday. The article goes on to say that Liverpool are weighing up whether to bring Phillips back to Merseyside in January. Another option is to recall Reece Williams from his loan at Aberdeen, and as that move also has not worked out, with the 22-year-old only playing 90 minutes of football this season. Wow. Yet Liverpool still have plenty of options at centre-back, with Van Dijk, Gomez and Ibrahima Konate all fit. Quansah as well, he should get a bit more time for me in this starting 11. He really should. He's done really, really well. I wouldn't recall any of these two players. I think, in all fairness, their time is up at Liverpool. That's why they're no longer there. But this article does basically say as well, it finished off by saying that Klopp is a big fan of Phillips and Williams, calling them incredible after their heroics 3 years ago. Well, is what it is, isn't it, guys? But getting back to the Konate issue, I just want you guys to let me know, would you be happy with extending Ibrahima Konate's contract? For me, weighing it up, it makes a lot of sense. I would be up for doing this. However, I do have a sneaky suspicion that if he keeps getting injured, we've got another Joe Gomez on our hands here, guys. But anyway, that's the video, guys. Let me know down below what you would do. Give the video a like, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.